Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and my name is Muhammad bin Sanusi. So for today I will be presenting about my final year project. So for the title is Virtual Museum of Malaysian Traditional Musical Instrument Exhibition via Pedagogical Agent. So for the first, I want to give higher appreciation to my supervisor, Dr. Noaiza Mokhtar, to my examiner, Madam Siti Nur Amila binti Johari, and to my CSP 600 lecturer, Sir Shamsul Arifin bin Yahaya. For the project background, traditional music held the definition of an oral tradition that have been transferred from our previous original native ancestor. From generation to generation, it can also be presented as a set of unique skills and expertise that can also be carried out orally in the society of talented artists or musicians. The Malaysian traditional instruments have been slowly forgotten and unrecognizable. Although we will introduce with some basic traditional music instrument knowledge in civic classes at primary school, many of us still forgotten the shape, the name, the sound produced, and how to play it, together with the history of its origin. This project is designed to introduce, expose, and give knowledge about the history of the Malaysian traditional musical instrument through a non-immersive virtual reality, which is VR, program that will take place in an exhibition of museum environment. So there is two problem statement will be presented here. The first is Malaysian traditional musical instrument is being forgotten and lack of acknowledgement. According to Augustine 2015, the author of Warisan Seni dari Timur Tengah, he said that we pay too much attention to the sensational of performance and forget that the background music and the instrument is just important to highlight. Next is lack of exposure in traditional musical instrument that led to misconception. One of the educators in Faculty of Human Art and Culture, University Malaysia Sabah, Daniel, stated that the mindfulness in teaching and discovering the path of music culture of traditional Kadada Duzun musical instrument of Sompotan Sanat, which is a blower type of instrument among the young generation this day is lack. So for the project objective, there are three objectives. The first one is to design a 3D model of Malaysian traditional musical instrument in an exhibition environment. Second, to develop a non-immersive virtual reality simulation of Malaysian traditional musical instrument in an exhibition environment. And the third and the last one, to evaluate the usability on learning Malaysian traditional musical instrument via virtual reality. Now, I will continue about the project scope. So, for the project scope, the first is target user. The target user for this application is young adults that have less knowledge and exposure to the traditional Malaysian musical instrument. Next is program. The program will be designed in a 3D environment in a desktop. Third, platform. The simulation will be implemented in a non-immersive virtual reality platform so that many users can use it, because as we know that VR devices such as Oculus Rift is quite expensive. So the last one is marks. The player will be awarded with object to interact if they accomplish their task. Okay, now we continue for the significance of the project. So the project is enjoyable. Provide an enjoyable 3D virtual reality environment towards learning, interacting with Malaysian traditional musical instrument and its history. Next is give benefits to those who have no experience on hands-on the antique instruments. Next, help young adults to recognize and acknowledge the type, the sound that can be produced by the instrument and where it's originated come from. The last one is supported with a pedagogical agent, which is it is an systemized virtual 3D character that been used in online learning situation to serve multiple tasks like explaining and exposing. Okay, now we will continue for the demo of the product. Okay, as we can see, this is the main menu, the GUI, the graphic user interface for the main menu. So this is the text of the product or the program title, which is Virtual Museum of Malaysian Traditional Musical Instrument Exhibition via Pedagogical Agent. So we'll continue on how to play pages. Okay, this is the how to play page. There are two text to determine what is this. This is the keyboard, this is a mouse. So for keyboard, the user need to use WASD for movement. W to move forward, A to move to the left side, S to move backward, D to move to the right side, escape to open menu tab, shift, holding shift while pressing W or ASD can result to running. And the last one is spacebar is for jump. Okay, so for the mouse, user only need to use left click to interact and slide the mouse to control the direction of vision. As we can see that this product or this program is using the first person view. Okay, now we click the back button and go to the about page. For the about is just a pages that tells about the project version that been upgraded from 1 until 8 version. So this is just the general information about this program, and it was developed using Unity. Okay, now we press the back button and start the program. Okay, as we can see, this is the 3D environment of the Malaysian traditional instrument, musical instrument exhibition at museum. So if user click the bicycle, it will prompt and board the user to the exit or the main menu. Okay, this project is really focusing on the design, the atmosphere, and the material plus texture to ensure that this movement, this material is as close as real life. Okay, the first thing that user will see is this. Try left clicking the radio. Okay, if you try to left clicking the radio button, the radio will be stopped or be paused. If you click again, it will play. So this indicator is to test whether the user mouse left click is functionable. If the user cannot press the radio to stop the music, it means that the user mouse is broken or there are something wrong. Okay, as you can see, this is just an NPC, non-playable character, just provided with animation of clapping and enjoying the music. Okay, next, this is the slideshow of the program title, the project title, which is Virtuality of Malaysian Traditional Musical Instrument via Pedagogical Agent, and it was powered by Unity. Okay, the first thing the user need to do is click the Pedagogical Agent for assist.
Hello, my name is Daus. I am your trusted pedagogical agent for this non-immersive virtual reality program. Welcome to the Virtual Museum of Malaysian Traditional Musical Instrument Exhibition. It is an honor to meet you. I am gladly to be your assistant. Are you ready?
Okay, if the user ready, user can click the pedagogical agent to proceed with the next task.
Alright, let's go and follow
Okay,
me.
now
There are
you
3
just need to
instruments that
follow
can be
the
interactive
pedagogical agent
play.
while he
It will
explains
produce
about
a
the
specific
program,
and unique
about the
sound.
museum.
Not only that, the museum provided us with many information such as the name, history and general knowledge regarding the Malaysian traditional instrument. Don't worry, I am here to help you to learn all the information and new knowledge related to the specific instrument provided here. I will try to keep the information as simple and great as possible. I will start exposed to you about our first instrument in the exhibition, which is the Rebana.
Okay, if we interact with the pedagogical agent, the explaining of the Rebana will start, and this is the process of enhancing and exposing user to the traditional Malaysian instrument, which is Rebana. So you can see that this Rebana still don't have indicator that that show what it's supposed to do, but the user can still interact with it. So we will interact with the pedagogical agent now.
First of all, the Rebana or turbangan is a tambourine
The
that is
pedagogical
used
agent
in
will
Islamic
explain
devotional
about
music
Rebana,
in
and the
Southeast
user needs
Asia,
to focus and hear
particularly
what
in Indonesia, Malaysia,
he say.
Brunei, and Singapore. It can be played by holding the frame in one hand and slap the fingers of your free hand just inside the rim to produce a tone, sound. Bounce your palm in the middle for a bass, sound. These are the basic thing that you need to learn in order to play the Rebana. For some general knowledge, the size of the instrument can be up to 70 centimeters length with 100 centimeters height and it made of Moluccan woods. One of the song contribution is in Zapan Melayu song. You can try to interact with the rebana by clicking the middle area to produce the bass sound and clicking the near rims to produce tone sound. For further understanding, you can click the red button to watch some videos on how to play the rebana. You also can read the info stand for more general information and the large poster for history plus extra information.
Okay, after the pedagogical agent explain, we need to follow what he said, which is to interact with the rebana instrument. So now there are indicators which say that the middle is the bass and this is the tone. So we interact with it. And this. Okay, the sound that been produced by the rebana is exactly the same with the real object, because this program focus on creating the best music sound system that close to the real world. So this is the information about rebana. You can read about the history of rebana, the texture, the material of this design can be watched and can be read easily, and there is no any lagging or jitteriness to the material. Okay, this is the Raja Rebana in Malaysia, and this small poster stand will show the general information about rebana, size information, type of material, geographic location, and song contribution. Okay, you can read about it. Although it's small, but the material and the texture is good. Okay, for further understanding, the user can click the red button to play a HD video about rebana. Okay, as we can see that the rebana, the video shows how to play rebana. Okay, so user can enhance their knowledge by looking at the video, interacting with this object, which is the rebana, and read all the information that been provided in the museum. Alright, so after we finish interacting with the rebana, we can go to the pedagogical agent to continue the task.
Good job! Now you receive new knowledge and information regarding the instrument named rebana. You can continue to explore the exhibition and try to interact with two more instruments that provided here, which is kanong and pipa. I am sure you will be interested. After you finish interacting, learn and been exposed with other instruments, you can come meet me here. I will wait for you.
Okay, after we interact with the pedagogical agent will congratulate us with good job, and now we need to proceed with the next task, which is interacting with all the instrument being provided here and learn about the instrument. So as you can see at the middle of the museum, there are a large poster that will tell us about gamelan, the history of gamelan, and the history of surai, the definition of surai, and what are surai made of. Okay, so we proceed with pipa. Pipa, as we can see, is a string type of instrument. The instrument or the object been created and designed based on the real object. As we can see that the texture is good and can be observed carefully. So this is the general information about pipa. As you can see, there are the size of instrument, name, type of material. So for the material, pipa are made of several types of materials such as bamboo, buffalo horns, ivory, and wotan wood. So with this kind of information, the user will be enhance their knowledge about this pipa. So if someone say that the pipa is made of bala or kayu jati, the answer is no, because it was made by bamboo, buffalo horn, ivory, and wotan wood. Okay, now after we interacting with all the instrument, we can go back to the pedagogical agent. Press shift to run, space bar to jump. Alright. For extra information more, the user can read about this. This is some infographic, some past festival, which is the World Gamelan Festival, some collection of music that been used traditional instrument in their song, some poster. So we continue with the peripheral agent.
Congratulations! You have finished interacting with all the instruments in this non-immersive virtual reality of Malaysian traditional musical instruments exhibition. For your extra reward, you can interact with the old television located near the Kanong section. After this, I will usher you to the exit button.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Now, as we can see this, after we interact with all the music instrument, we are been rewarded with one more interaction. So this is the old TV. Now, this is the indicator to say that this is extra. We can see that the light gray plane is to indicate that this can be played. Click the red button to play. Okay, this is extra. Yes, so the user can hear about this song at this TV for extra reward. Okay, press again to close. Now let's go interact with the pedagogical agent.
Alright, let's go and follow me.
Now we need to follow the pedagogical agent while we enjoy the scenery, the HD, the lighting.
Well, this is the end. I hope that we can meet again in the future. You can click the bicycle to exit to the main menu. I will always be here for you. Thank you for your support and cooperation. Don't forget to share this program with all your friends. Until we meet again, goodbye.
Okay, now this is the end of the program. This indicates that we have fully interacted with all the objects, and this pedagogical agent will thanks the user for using this program. So, if the user want to go to the exit to the main menu, the user can click the bicycle to exit. Okay. Alright. Let's click the bicycle. Okay, now we are at the main menu. Okay, now we continue to the result of evaluation. As we can see, this is the result of the system usability scale for this project. So the such result is one of the achievement that shows this program is acceptable and quite effective in order to create exposure and to enhance user knowledge regarding Malaysian traditional instrument using a non-immersive virtual reality. The final SUS or system usability score resulted with 79.4, which passed the average score for the system usability, plus with good usability grade of higher level C. And now this is the conclusion. Based on the result of the project evaluation, the program has shown and proved and positive outcome on its usability to expose and enhance user knowledge. It can be considered as an effective learning tool for learning. One day, the desktop application program can be a transition of new era for virtual reality based learning. That's all for me. Thank you.